Hello everyone, here's another helpful tip and trick. So sometimes when you're playing, you might want to use one of your characters independently from the others. As you can see, normally your party follows you around like Loyal Lance, but sometimes you don't want to do that. So you may want to use one of them for their particular actions. So I'm going to separate one of them from the group. By doing that, I press L2, which brings up the left-hand side. I'm now going to press triangle to split my fighter away from the rest of the party. So them three are now still grouped together, but I'm now going to select her. She's now fully capable of moving on her own, and the rest will follow her like lemmings. In this instance, I want to do a jump and get across to the middle without the rest of them all attempting to follow me or getting stuck and whatnot. And that's pretty much so it, really. You can then, obviously, once you've finished doing whatever it is you want to do, let's just try and get her back over it. Alley-oop. And then from there, group. So just pressing the square button there, back on her, square on the rest of the other three, and now they are my Loyal Lance again. Hello everyone, so following on, I'm just going to show you further how you can split your parties to solve certain puzzles, as it's quite an important thing to do sometimes. So I'm just going to use this as an example. So first of all, I need to split my party all up individually, not just take one, but all of them individually, like this. Then, for example, if I select her, I'm then going to cast that onto him. Okay. Select him. And again, because they're all individual, this shouldn't affect anything. They should all stay there. Okay. So that's how I've managed to get across this big gap with him. Then, if I now go back to her, I can then use her ability of Misty Step. Hopefully. Okay, so now that's her over there. Then going back over to my wizard, who I will now cast Flight to first of all her. Fly across there, like that, and then last but not least, back to him, and then cast Flight on himself. And fly all the way over there. There we go. And then once everything's all done, group them all back up together. And they're all following again. And that's just how you can like kind of work through the game, just solving puzzles and separating stuff. Don't be afraid to, you know, separate one of your guys to go off and do stuff. Again, for example, over this side here, if I split him, if I want to do something more stealthy, he's able to go off on his own, solving all the different puzzles and traps along the way, as there are many down this way. So I could go along and start dismantling them, leaving them through there. Hope that helps.